Hey Virgo, welcome to your forecast from the Gasmic Tarot. This is a general reading, love, money, career, for the period beginning the 15th of February. Because it is a general reading, it may not resonate with all of you, so you might want to look at the forecast for your moon sign and your rising sign as well. If it does resonate, if you want me to resonate with your energy, or if you want to claim the reading, just throw a comment below. Thanks again for liking and subscribing so YouTube can find a new channel. Really appreciate that. Oh, thanks, Spirit. Got two. If this is your first time, know that this is a spirit-driven reading. I have an army of spirits in my space, and their energy is here. It's in the cards. They provide guided messages because I'm channeling messages from them. I also, on occasion, will get some of your past loved ones, your spirit guides. For some of you that are drawn to the video, they laugh, they scream, they cry, they sing, they show me things I really don't want to see. So, just know that when we leave our physical body, this is not the end. Our energy has and always will be. All right. So, spirits, what do we have for our lovely Virgos for the period beginning 15th of, grab that, 15th of February. All right, leave that right there. Let's see what that is. That's the Thief card. Okay, so we got a lot of swords. We've got the 8 of Swords, and we've got the 7 of Swords. Wow, we really do have a lot of swords. Here's the 5 of Swords. Wow, here's the 9 of Swords. Here's a 3 of Swords. 2 of Coins. 3 of Coins. And we've got the 6 of Coins. I know I pulled a lot more cards than I would normally pull initially, but, Spirit is telling me what to do. Let's start with that one that flipped out here. So this is the 7 of Swords, okay? This is, I'm getting at the beginning of the period, you might feel like someone has stolen something from you. Maybe they've stolen your heart. Maybe they've stolen your time. But I'm seeing something that someone is taking advantage, and speak about taking advantage. You feel like you're being taken advantage of, okay, for some of you. It's a situation, I've never seen this many swords together. This is a situation where maybe somebody's taking something physically of yours, like maybe it was an object, but usually it's more about people invading your space, stealing your time, stealing your heart, and you feel trapped. And this is this feeling of being trapped. This is about will things ever improve? She's wearing a red dress. That's root chakra red. She's blindfolded and she's tied up. Like you think that there's no way out of this situation. Maybe you feel like somebody stole something, like maybe there's a lot of competition here for a new position. Maybe you're looking for a new job. But the 5 is about conflict. It's about someone not playing fair. It's about tension. It's about stress. Okay? And that stress really has you up at 3 a.m. This is the 3 a.m. wake-up call. This is the worry, I'm worried about what I'm going to do next. I can't sleep. Everything is on my chest. And, with the 3 of Swords here, it's about some kind of betrayal. Someone has really done a number. It doesn't have to be a lover. It could be somebody in the family. It could be somebody in the workplace. That pain of truth. Maybe you just recently got laid off. There's some kind of hardship there. And maybe it has you juggling money. Okay? But if you look at this, this Two of Coins, you notice that he's still holding the coin. So juggling money or rethinking or having to make decisions about money does not mean that you're out of cash. You're figuring out a way to make it right. Spirit is telling me, because this is a spirit reading, and it is about homework. You know, when we get into situations. Sorry, I'm having a sip of my delicious espresso. When we get into situations where we feel like there's no way out, there was a situation I found myself in where I really was at my wit's end, and I was staying at a place, and I ended up sleeping on a hammock outside that night. And there's a little pond, and I'm watching the pond, and I was like, that's it, I give up. I don't know what to do next. And I went to sleep. And I woke up the next morning, and it was as if my life changed in that overnight. And all of a sudden I had some kind of weird idea and inspiration that really drove me forward. Okay. And I was this was me. I was at the bottom of where I was at. I was out of cash. I didn't know where I was going to stay next. I didn't know I just thought everything was over. I had just broken up with someone, and they really did a number on me, and they took advantage of my good nature. So, and when the pain of truth came, I was like, I give up. I need your help. And that's what I said to Spirit. I need your help. And the next day I woke up and I was motivated, and within a couple of hours, actually, I had offered a place to stay, and then within a couple of days, I had a new position. So you just never know. But me giving up and just putting it out there onto Spirit, saying, okay, I'm going to stop controlling this. I'm going to let you take care of it. And that was a real beginning for me in a spiritual awakening sort of way. It was over a decade ago. But what Spirit is, and by asking me to share this story, is trying to tell you that there's always a way out. There's always a new beginning. As a matter of fact, why don't you guys get up right now? Okay, get up, and I want you to take a step forward, and I want you to say, new beginning. Now take another step, new beginning. Say new beginning again. And every time you step, new beginning, new beginning, new beginning, new beginning. Because what this looks like is like Spirit is getting rid of some of the minutia, some of the crud that's in your space, or asking you to get rid of some of the crud that's in your space and open up. Because if you open up, man, you've got the Three of Coins. All right. And the Three of Coins is it's the architect. Look what he's building. He's starting to rebuild. He's going to be bigger, and it's going to be better. And so this mentality, may not be a physical situation for you. Maybe it's an emotional state based on past. This mentality, that's all Earth A vibration. That's that fear, anger, worry, despair, envy, jealousy, and the other 100 emotions that's keeping you from the deliciousness that's in front of you. So you need to walk away from that, if not physically, emotionally, to be able to open up and rebuild. And we're rebuilding. And when we rebuild, just know that you've got the 6 here. So that's about money coming in. Okay? It's about money. It's about more financial stability. Okay, so Spirit is telling me about the heart. Okay, yes, we protect our heart because we don't want to get taken advantage of. We are not doormats. Okay, although, I don't know. Sometimes I allowed myself to be a doormat. I'm not closed off to love. I just have more discernment. I'm not angry or bitter about past love, because you have to forgive in order to live. So just know that at the beginning of this period, you might be dealing with closure on some of these items, with some situation where you feel like you've been taken advantage of. Okay. and there might be some financial fallout based on it, but Spirit is clearing the way for you to come in, rebuild, and get that financial security that you're looking for. Let's see what the cards have to say here. All right. So Moses is saying, take charge of the situation. You have the ability, Virgo, to take charge. Okay. Once we get the emotion out of it, we know what we have to do. If you need to go get a dollar notebook and write down everything that's pissing you off and upsetting you to get it off your chest, there's a heaviness on the chest. I feel just a weight. It will allow that weight to be lifted. All right. And we've got Vishnu, and Vishnu is about trust. Trust that the universe has your back. Do you know, and I laugh. Somebody told me this decades ago. If you don't go with the flow of the way your purpose and your life is, okay, because we all have a path. If you start going off the reservation, the universe is going to bring you back dragging, kicking, and screaming. I just don't do that anymore. I can't, because it's too much of my energy, so I just go with the flow. All right. I hope this makes sense to you guys. Know that sometimes you have to let go in order to really live. And don't forget, you can't live until you forgive. And you've got some really good stuff coming in at the end of the period. All right, kids, that's all I've got. Thanks again for liking and subscribing. And we'll see you next time.